Hey everybody, Eric here from Bloat Games coming at you live today. First off, I got online last night and I saw that my channel here, Eric from Bloat Games, has crossed the 300 subscriber threshold. Wow. Thank everybody so much. I'm so happy that, that some people seem to be liking my channel, liking my content. I'm very grateful for the people who've subscribed to my channel. Very grateful for anybody who's watched my videos at all, really. When I set out doing this, I didn't have a goal of I want to be the guy who has 10,000 subscribers. I was just going to put this out there, and if two people watched it, and I've had thousands upon thousands of views of my videos and total, and with 300 subscribers, just amazing. Just really blows me away. I feel very fortunate and very blessed, and I'm glad you guys have checked me out and taken a liking and stuff, and don't think that it ever goes unappreciated. Very much so. Appreciate everybody looking into this channel, subscribing, following along, supporting not just my channel, but Bloat Games itself. So thank you so much. Now you may have saw the second half to this video. Last night I finally played Marvel's Superheroes, aka Faserip. Back in the day, I've told this story before, but back in the day, my friends, when I started playing D&D, my friends had just all came from playing Marvel superheroes for several years. And they would talk about it all the time, and I became a huge comic book nerd right around the same time. Really got into comic books, really always wanted to play Marvel superheroes, bought the books, stuff like that. But my friends were all at the time just D&D, and then they got into Rifts and stuff. And back then I didn't know other gamers, so I didn't know other groups. I always found the rules to Marvel superheroes, the character creation, very confusing. I used to get all the big source books, the big compendiums of characters and stuff. And it's funny because I would look through there and I would compare the stats and be like, oh, well, no, Spider-Man's strength is this, blah, blah, blah. He's way stronger than this person. But I didn't really know what any of it meant, to tell you the truth. It was a game that always kind of, for whatever reason, I just could not get it. And then, I talked before on this channel, and my friend Jeff Cape from God Emperor Lido, you can check out his videos. I highly recommend it. God Emperor Lido II here on YouTube. He was kind enough, he sent me a copy of Faserip, the retro clone for TSR's Marvel Superheroes, and I got it, and I was so excited. I read through it, and it's all organized, and it's nice and pretty and in color, and I still couldn't figure out how to make a character. I was like, I don't know what it is. I read a ton of role-playing games, way more than I play. I study, and try to figure out why they chose this type of mechanic, or that type of mechanic. But for whatever reason, couldn't figure it out. Well, last night, finally it all came together and made sense. Matt McLeod, the guy who's been doing the dynamic duo of gaming video series with me, he was kind enough, he found out that I hadn't played Marvel superheroes, so he ran a Civil War session last night, and we had Josh Palmer, the co-creator of Dark Places and Demogorgons, myself, my best friend Collins and his son Collins, and we all got together and played, and Matt was one team and he let us pick the other team. So it ended up being, I really wanted to play Spider-Man just because I'm a Spider-Man nerd, and so we picked Spider-Man. So I was Spider-Man, Josh was the Human Torch, Collins was Captain America, and his son Collins was Luke Cage. Almost forgot for a second. And then we went straight up against Matt's team, which Matt's team was Iron Man, Miss Marvel, Mr. Fantastic, and Wonder Man. And they were coming to bring us in at that time because we were doing Civil War. We were considered fugitives of the law, and so Tony Stark and Iron Man was coming to bring us in. And I got to say, we kicked Matt's butt. We did really good. I used Spider-Man almost. Well, actually, I did. I used them all ranged. I never got up and got fisticuffs with anybody with Spider-Man. I just kept webbing their face and blinding them, and that would take them a turn to pull the webbing off. And and so that's what allowed everyone else to kind of beat up on his team, is that I would web different people and stuff like that, just kind of over and over. Really funny. Had a lot of inappropriate jokes about shooting white goo on people's faces and stuff. A lot of stuff like that. But we had a fun time. I will say that I understand that once you probably play Marvel several times, you just kind of memorize that chart and you get used to it. But as the first time playing it, oh my god, that chart is so wonky and slows everything down. Woo! It's definitely not a game design that I think would hold up nowadays. With everything being trending towards ease of use and faster combat and faster resolutions and stuff like that, and rules light. It definitely is not that game. It's definitely a game of a different era. But it was fun getting to suit up as Spider-Man and go in. We didn't do a lot of role-playing. I started off kind of trying it, but everyone else kind of treated it more as a miniatures battle. But it was a good time. So I just want to give a recap for that. Let everybody know that I finally got in my Marvel superheroes. So also want to let you know that there's a lot of really cool things happening in Bloat Games. A lot of things are like this close to being finished. This close. In fact, I've been working all weekend on wrapping some stuff up. So hopefully I'll get that out there and be able to make some announcements later on this week. But in the meantime, guys, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I hope everybody was able to get in some gaming. I hope those that are watching the Super Bowl tonight, like myself, have fun. I'm more just going for the party, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm about out of it. So you guys take it easy. Have a great weekend, and I'll be coming back at you soon. Bye.